Hello everybody and welcome to Nock's Asian Recipe. Today, 2 recipes using the bamboo. You saw her process on an earlier video. So first she's going to start by soaking some black-eared mushrooms in water. And next, Nock is going to prepare some red sweet peppers which are going to go into the stir fry. So today's stir fry will have the bamboo shoots as well as these sweet peppers and 2 types of mushrooms. And she'll be chopping up the sweet pepper into thin slices, strips, and then once she's ready with that, she'll start on her mushrooms. Okay, now she has her mushrooms ready to go as well as the sweet pepper, and so now she's going to crush and chop some garlic and also some onion. Okay, the garlic and onion all ready to go, and next she's going to be using her own homemade tofu, firm tofu, cutting it into slices, which is going to go into the stir fry as well. Also in the stir fry, Nock is using today long beans, which she's going to rinse off and cut into pieces. She prefers the long beans, the flavor of the long beans, to the typical green bean. Now her mushrooms have been soaking for a while, and so she's going to take them out and cut them also into thin strips. These are the dried black-eared mushrooms that we buy at our Asian grocer. Today, both the dried mushroom and the fresh mushroom are going to be used in both recipes. And the dried black ear mushrooms, besides being quite flavorful, they maintain a sort of a crisp texture in the stir fry, so that gives an interesting contrast to the other ingredients. Okay, so the mushrooms are chopped up now, ready to get cooking with the stir fry. A little bit of oil in a frying pan. And of course, the first thing she's going to do is add her garlic and onion. And once the garlic and onion have sauteed a little bit, then she's going to add into that mix her tofu slices to get the flavor going into the tofu. And also she's ready now to add her mushrooms. Stir it around, get it all mixed up. Now the bamboo shoots go into the mix. The bamboo shoots will bring a little bit of moisture into it once they start cooking. Now it's time to add a little salt and pepper for flavor. And you can see that the bamboo shoots as well as the mushrooms are releasing a little bit of their moisture, so you're getting the flavors mixing into all of these ingredients. Now it's time for her long bean slices. Next, Nock is going to add in the sweet pepper slices that she prepared earlier, along with the mushrooms, the fresh mushrooms this time. And after cooking everything together for a little bit, this stir fry is ready to be served. Looks and smells delicious, so healthful. Bamboo shoots, tofu, pepper, delicious. Okay, then on to the next one, which is the soup using bamboo shoots, slices of squash, and miso paste, as well as the 2 kinds of mushrooms, and this one is a little spicy. And the first thing that she's going to want to do is roast up a little bit of her miso paste, a couple of tablespoons in there, just in a pan without any oil or anything. Ready to go on the miso paste. And she's going to her mortar and pestle with the first ingredient, chilies. This is a bird pepper, quite potent, from our own garden. She adds a little salt when she's starting to grind these up because that'll keep basically the juice from spraying out and up into her eye potentially, and also allows them to be ground a little bit easier. Then she'll add her garlic, some garlic cloves to be mixed up with the chili peppers and the salt. And she's going to add some red onion and continue to smash it up in her mortar and pestle. Now she's ready to add in her miso paste little at a time and keep mixing it and mashing it. The miso paste that she roasted a little bit in a frying pan. Now to flavor this one, in Nok's hometown in Malaysia, they would probably use shrimp head paste or belacan, but this is a vegan recipe, and the miso also brings in the saltiness and that fermented sort of taste together with the chili pepper. Now, here's an interesting ingredient, katuk leaves. Katuk is also known as sweet leaf in Malaysia. You'll have to Google it if you don't know it. I don't know if you can readily get it, but she's going to take a whole bunch of katuk leaves and she's going to blend up about half of it, and this one she is going to strain, and this will become sort of the base of the soup. So katuk leaves are quite well known in Malaysian culture and have some medicinal uses as well. It could be considered sort of a superfood. So now she has her katuk broth just at room temperature. This has not been heated up yet. And there she's adding in her whole katuk leaves that she reserved, about half of them. There was probably about 3 or 4 cups of katuk leaves to start with. So also, before she starts heating this one up now, she's putting it together with her bamboo shoots. And she's going to add her pieces of squash, known here locally as ayote, pumpkin or squash. And now she's ready to mix in all of her flavor ingredients from her mortar. Okay, so now it's time to start heating it up. You might note that the bamboo shoots were processed previously and pre-cooked, so this cooking process really is to bring all the flavor together and also to soften up the squash pieces and the katuk leaves. She's added a little salt for flavor there. And after those ingredients have been cooking for a while, now she's ready to add in her black ear mushrooms, which have been pre-soaked. And at this point, she's going to want to cover that up and bring it to a boil. Now she's ready to add in her fresh mushrooms, which don't take very long to cook. And so then this soup is ready to go. Oh, it smells so delicious. A great combination of flavors and colors. And you've got the sweet leaf broth in there that has taken up all the flavor ingredients from the spicy and the miso, salty and fermented. We hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment, and see you soon.